Hi, this is a very short session of a lymphatic drainage exercises that can help to move the lymph in the body. Remember that the lymphatic system is our garbage collection system. It helps the immune system too, and it also helps the liver to get out everything that we do not need in the... Hi, this is a short session for activating the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is known as the waste product removal system in our body. It kind of takes everything that has escaped from the circulatory system to put it back into the system. It also helps with our immune function and helps a lot the function of the liver. You will need what is called a Swiss ball, or sometimes known as the stability ball. Also, you need a long elastic like this one, and something to hold the elastic with. If you do not have anything to hold the elastic with, don't worry. And also, if you do not have the elastic, you can skip that part because it's at the very last part of the exercise session. Now, if you do not have a squishy ball or the Swiss ball, you can sit on a soft sofa or a soft couch because it is bouncy exercises. They're exercises that mimic a trampoline. So if you don't have a trampoline, hey, you can always use a stability ball, Swiss ball, or even a very soft couch. You do not want a hard seat because we're going to be doing some bouncing. So we're going to start with some body tapping. Just tapping your body. And all these exercises, I would encourage you to do them for about anywhere from 30 seconds to about a minute. Now, if you have never done this type of exercises, maybe start off by doing half a minute and then work your way to doing a full minute. So we'll tap everywhere, including the legs, the back of the knees, the buttock muscles, the belly, because we also have some lymphatic nodes there. The main lymphatic node, the main lymphatic drainage is over here at the collarbones, and this is where we always want to make sure that this area is clear so that the lymph can be able to come back into this drainage, or what we call the valves that are here, so that it can then go back into the main system. Once you have finished tapping your body, anywhere from about 30 seconds to a minute, we'll come and sit on the Swiss ball. And we're just going to start by bouncing. Now, the lymphatic system doesn't have a pump like your heart. It depends a lot on movement and your breath. So as you're doing these exercises, make sure that you're breathing and good, nice, long breaths. Also, I should mention, after you have done these exercises, drink plenty of water because you will need to drain all that stuff. So this is like jumping on a trampoline. Start small. I'm also moving my feet at the same time. So not only am I bouncing on the ball, but I'm also moving my feet. You need to stay nice and relaxed and breathe in and out. Now you can do this anywhere from from 30 seconds to a minute. You can do this anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute. Then we are going to tap the thighs, tap the shoulders, and bring the arms up. So tap the thighs, tap the shoulders, bring the arms up. And at the same time, we are bouncing. And as I say, you can do anywhere from half a minute to a minute. Then we're going to move our arms. We have a lot of lymphatic nodes, lymphatic vessels under the armpit. So moving your arms. We can call this seated jacks, like jumping jacks, but seated. You're still doing the bounce and make it really nice and soft. Then from there, after you've done about 30 seconds to a minute, you will start to open the arms out and in. Again, we are draining all that lymph that's around the trunk. I'm also opening my legs. It doesn't matter if you open your legs too, it's all right to open the legs. All right, our next one, we're going to cross the arms and we're going to rotate the trunk. Now, we have a lot of lymph vessels around the abdomen, the trunk area. If this makes you feel dizzy, just look straight ahead and just rotate the trunk on its own. So you can either move your head or you can just rotate the trunk on its own. Don't feel dizzy, don't let it make you feel dizzy. Good. And then from there, I'm just going to open and close the legs. Also moving my arms a little bit. Still bouncing. We want that bouncing motion. And then from there, we're going to do toe lifts to heel lifts, toe lift to heel lift. And as you can see, I'm still bouncing. Toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, or heel toe, still bouncing. You lift your toes and then you lift your heels. And you're still bouncing and still breathing. Lots of good deep breaths. Then from there, I'm going to do some calf raises. I'll just move that dumbbell so you can see. I'm just raising my calves here, not bouncing so much. I just want that calf to really get a calf raise. Now the calf muscles are the second pump of the cardiovascular system. So your heart is your first pump. The calf muscles are the second pump. They pump as much blood into your heart, and we want to also give them a little bit of relief in the lymph. Once you have done that for about 30 seconds, a minute, then we will start jogging on the ball. You're still bouncing and moving your arms as though you're jogging. It's also so much fun. And then we're going to grab our dumbbell. Now the dumbbell is not for working out. The dumbbell is just for holding my elastic. So if you have something like a kettlebell, I have kettlebells here, I have a dumbbell. You can use a kettlebell or a dumbbell. You can also use your feet just to hold the elastic, but I want to keep moving my feet. That's why I'm holding it with the dumbbell. You can also just put it under a small weight, that like a couch, that will be able to hold it. And from there, we're going to do our bounces, but this time we're also moving the arms. And as you can notice, I've kind of increased my bounce. I'm bouncing quite a little bit more. Now this one is also very safe for people who have any issues with pelvic floor. Unlike the trampoline, because some people may not be able to jump up on the trampoline, especially if they have any pelvic floor issues going on. But on the ball, your pelvic floor is supported. Keep the core tight and just bounce. And make sure that you're breathing, you're moving those arms, using the elastic to help. I'm also moving my feet. I particularly like this one. Yes. Good. Once you've done that for about a minute, or maybe even 2 minutes if you're enjoying it, you're going to stand up, and I'll just hold my Swiss ball with the dumbbell so that it doesn't float all over the place. And we're going to do what we call rebounces, so calf bouncing. And just bouncing here, let everything loose, breathe in, breathe out. Nice long breaths. And after that, make sure that you're drinking plenty of water just to help drain all that lymph. And if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button so that you may know when I post anything new. This page is all about menopause health, so hit the subscribe button and maybe even hit the bell so that you can be alerted when I post something new. Thank you so much.